Yo, what is up world, Mighty Beeves here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is so good to see you guys, and we're almost in the same exact spot as we were last week. Interesting. Anyways, I got two things for you. I got a new chair for my desk, which is there. That's not the new chair. It's actually on the way. You'll see it. And then also I wanted to read a script that I wrote for USC, one of my projects. I want to read it to you guys and show you one of the stories that I actually thought was kind of cool. So before we get into it, roll that intro, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse of me putting together this chair right here, which is actually a really comfy chair, and I'm happy that I got it. I got it from Amazon, so I will link it down in the description if you are in the market for a brand new chair that's really comfy and lays all the way down flat. Really cool stuff, but this is my first time owning one of these types of chairs. So again, I like it. It's great. If you want to see more options with this chair, it's in the description down below. Check it out. I think you're gonna like the product you get. All right, so the next thing that I want to do is read a script to you guys that I wrote for my script writing class at USC. This was one of my first scripts that I wrote. It's a personal experience that we were asked to write about, so I had to think about a time in my past that I could extract a story from, so I thought that was really cool and interesting. This is the script writing class, which is actually called 505 Creating the Short Film. So it is a really fun class. My professor is awesome, and all the students in there are really creative. They really push me to be a better scriptwriter, which you guys know I am no scriptwriter whatsoever. I'm usually behind the camera, working the lights, doing all those things. So this class is a huge challenge for me, but I really enjoy it because I'm starting to learn every aspect of storytelling a little bit more than what I did before. So like I said, I'm going to read the script to you. You guys can follow along. I might put it on the screen or something. Hope you enjoy it. And again, it is a personal experience that I've gone through. So I hope you enjoy it. It's very personal to me. So yeah, it's called And the Beat Goes On. So let's just read it. Written by Maddie Beavers. If you're wondering, all my professors and classmates do call me Maddie. I like that name. Okay. Exterior car morning. Slamming the door behind himself, Matthew, 11 years old, with huge curly hair and a giant blue backpack, runs to the car where he can already hear the loud oldies music being played by his dad, Ben, a 46-year-old man with a glaring smile and a small afro, was waiting outside the car for both Matthew and Terrence, Matthew's older brother, a 13-year-old boy with straight brown hair. Matthew, yelling while tripping on his feet, "Dad, why do you always have to have your music so loud?" "Son, this is my car, my rules, so you and your brother hurry up and get your behinds in the car or else you gonna be late. You got the back seat this time." "Dad, that's not fair. I always sit in the back seat." Ben laughing. "Well, that's because you're the smallest, Maddie. Now click it or ticket." Terrence opens the passenger door to the two-door white Ford Escort that was always clean from Ben washing it, and when the doors open, the smash of the drums, bass line, and sweet harmony of the whispers startle the two boys. They both look at each other. Terrence, under his breath, "Get in the damn back seat and hurry up before the neighbors wake up." Red from embarrassment. "Dad, turn it down." Matthew jumps in the back seat as fast as he can, and Terrence pushes back the passenger seat and quickly jumps in as he nearly slams his legs, closing the door behind him to avoid any more music escaping the car. The boys look to each other while Ben is still outside smoking a cigarette and begin to laugh and nod their heads at one another. Something like that. Terrence, looking back at Matthew, yelling over the music, "Watch this!" Matthew, giggling and yelling back, "Do it! Hurry before Dad opens the door!" Terrence pulls out the Whispers tape and quickly puts on the rap radio station. Snoop Dogg's From the Church to the Palace is playing, and both Terrence and Matthew are dancing in the car and rapping along to the song at the top of their lungs. Snoop Dogg. If you know that song, it's a really good song. Both boys are giggling and dancing to the Snoop Dogg song as they watch their dad inhale the last of his cigarette. Ben, yelling from outside, "Which one of you damn boys turn off my music?" Casually gets in the car, turns down the music, and it is now dead silent. Ben, stern, "Next time you boys decide to be funny and turn down my music, you walk into school. You understand me?" "Yes, Dad. Yes, Dad." Ben, wearing a smirk, "Now, before we go, Matthew, get up here and put my tape back in and turn it up." Matthew, sighing with attitude, "Yes, Dad." Matthew unbuckles his seatbelt and reaches over to grab the Whispers tape and pushes it back in. Before he can turn it up, Ben grabs his hand. "Now you boys think that crap you listen to is music?" Matthew and Terrence look at each other in annoyance. Terrence, annoyed and mocking, "No, Dad, like you always say, all they talk about is drugs, women, violence, and they ain't teaching you anything." "That's right. So turn up the music, Maddie. Sit back and listen to what these boys gotta say." The music is louder than ever as the boys travel to school. Ben is clapping, dancing, smiling, and singing along to the Whisper song, and the beat goes on. Matthew and Terrence have their heads down for the most of the ride, but occasionally look up to see their dad grooving out to the music. His energy is so contagious, they begin to smile and laugh with their dad on their way to school. And that is it. It's not the best script at all. There's so many notes here. So it's a really short 3-page script, and it was a fun exercise that kind of got all of us as writers thinking about how we can craft character and craft story. So this was a really fun exercise for me, kind of reliving some memories that I hadn't really gone down ever since that day. So if you're a screenwriter yourself, you totally appreciate and understand the stories that you can craft just from your own personal experiences, which I'm still learning to this day. So like I said, there's a lot of things to be fixed with this script, but as you know, I'm not a script writer, and I'm learning every single day in this class, and I'm really excited to continue to become a better writer, a better storyteller, and a better filmmaker overall. So that is one of the things that you will learn at USC in the MFA program. If you are wanting to go to USC, know that you're going to be hitting so many different sides and aspects of filmmaking, from script writing, from directing, from sound, cinematography, producing, and so much more. This is a really great program when it comes to learning everything you want to learn about crafting story and telling a story, perspective, just so much more. I really, really enjoy this script writing class. My professor is amazing, so shout out to you. I highly doubt you're watching this, but shout out to you anyways. You know who you are. I won't say the name out loud just quite yet, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little script, and maybe if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about the class and what we do in the class on a week-to-week basis, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any questions at all about any other classes at USC in the MFA program, please feel free to drop a comment, shoot me an email. I'm always here to help you guys out, because I feel like, again, I'm the only one that's doing these kind of things. So I hope you enjoyed my kind of terrible script in terms of grammar and structure. I'm learning, getting better, and hopefully my scripts since this one have gotten better. So that is all I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog, and if you did, you know what to do. Go ahead and do a super jump on that like button down below, and also get subscribed to the YouTube channel, because every single Wednesday is a brand new vlog, hopefully similar to something like this. If you like this kind of a format, like vloggy type, and then like, hey, let me share some USC information about my life, let me know in the comments, and we'll try to keep this going. But until then, I'm Matty B's cinematographer / student, and I will see you guys in 7 days. Bye, Don. I made so many mistakes on that one. Wow. Good thing for editing, right? It might feel a little choppy, but you guys totally didn't get to see all of my mistakes. I hope you're having a great week. Happy Wednesday. Wherever you are in the world. Yeah, I really don't know what to say on this one. Anywho, I'll see you guys soon. I gotta edit this. Super busy week. Alright. Okay. Matane. audio. Now speeds. Alright, let's get this bread.